All right, Shalini. So today we are going to discuss about writing task 2. Okay, so the essay writing task is in both your modules, in general also and in academic also. Okay, so you will be having 40 minutes to write this particular essay, and that will be having 250 words. In response to that, like whatever response you have to do it, you have to do that in 250 words. Clear? So now, Shalini, there are different question types which you can get in essay writing. Just one second, Shalini. Um, so your essay should include 4 paragraphs. One will be the introduction, and the two will be body paragraphs, and last will be conclusion. Okay. So in short, you have to make 4 paragraphs. However, there are some essay writing tasks or essay writing questions where you have to make 5 paragraphs also. Okay, that you will come across in your next classes. That which particular essay type question you have to write 5 paragraphs. Otherwise, in other question types, you just have to make 4 paragraphs only. All right. Next is when this happens. So, Shalini, whenever you will be getting any question, in writing task 2 essay, the question will always, as in like most of the time, the question will be from these categories only, which is your education, health, age, gender roles, youth, environment. Okay. So let's take an example. Now, Shalini, listen to the question very carefully. The question says that some people believe that men are more competitive than women. Do you agree or disagree? Right. So this particular question belongs to which category? Put that in one category.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm audible
Can
to
you
you.
repeat it again?
Okay.
The main. Yeah. The
So the
main part.
question is, some people believe that men are naturally more competitive than women. Okay. So in which category does this question belongs to?
Mhm.
Does it belong to education, health, age?
Gender roles.
Absolutely right, right. So this belongs to
Gender
gender,
roles.
right?
Mhm.
Just one second. So yes, Shalini, of course, this particular question belongs to your gender roles category, right? Now, what you have done, you have analyzed the question and you have put that up in one category, right? So just remember this part because this particular part you will be again using it in further this session only, but just later on, okay? Now, how you have to distribute your time. So you have to distribute your time in this 3 parts. 5 minutes you have to give to the planning and plotting and organizing your points. Okay. Then 25 minutes you have to give for the writing. And last 10 minutes you have to go for the proofreading. Do you understand the meaning of proofreading?
Yeah, the what I have written, I have to understand the things like
You
the
just have to
main
yeah,
point,
you just
ending
have
of
to
the. Mhm.
right. So that you have to
Okay.
do it. If in case if you feel like the 25 minutes are not sufficient for me and you want to increase your time, you can do it like 5 minutes for planning and plotting, 30 minutes for writing, and again 5 minutes for the proofreading. Okay. So you can do it accordingly as you like. Got the point? Shall I move further?
Yes, the editing and rewriting. If this is, it is not online based, then how we can edit it? We can make the changes and something like that.
No, for
Uh,
example, like
is there
you
any
have
reduction for that?
don't do it. Like for example, you have written the essay now. Okay. Now, once you are done writing it, you're just checking like did you miss any word or did you miss any punctuation mark or just like that, just to recheck your work,
Mhm.
whatever you have written. That.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Because like till now you have not submitted your paper. It's with you and you are just rechecking it, reassuring it that have you written everything perfectly. Okay.
Okay.
Clear, Shalini? Shall I move further?
Yes, yes.
All right. Next is introduction. Now, what you have to write in introduction, this is very important part. So just listen to it very carefully. Now, I have divided your introduction in these 5 lines. Okay. One second. So this is what your introduction part is. So you have to write these 5 lines in your introduction. So this is very important because first impression is the last impression. So you have to write your introduction part very clearly, very articulately. That means that needs to be clearly expressed. Okay. Now, because students say that I don't know, ma'am, what to write in introduction, so I have, made it very easy. So you just have to follow these lines and your paragraph will be prepared. Okay. Now, first line is general statement. Now, what does general statement do? Now, the general statement does 3 things. First is it introduces the topic, right? That means it is giving a start to the topic. It attracts the reader, whatever you are writing, it attracts the reader. Third thing, it tells the reader why the topic should be discussed. Okay. Now, how can you write the introduction general statement? Do you remember I told you to remember last thing that you told me, ma'am, this particular question categorizes in your gender roles, right?
Yeah.
So what you can do, you have to read the question, put that in category and talk about the category. Now the category was what? Gender roles, right? So you can say that in today's era, males and females are rubbing shoulder to shoulder with each other. That means they are running equally with each other, right? So what I have done, I have just given a start to the topic, right?
Yeah.
Or you have other methods also to start your topic, like state why the topic is important. Method 2, talk about a recent development that impacts the topic. Method 3, talk about what impact the topic plays on our daily lives or society. Clear? So if you follow any of these methods, and the fourth method, which I have already told you, that you can just categorize your question and talk about the category, so your general statement will be prepared. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next is your second line. Now, paraphrasing question. What do you understand by paraphrasing question?
Okay, like write in our own word.
Exactly. So, paraphrasing is simply rewriting the question in a sentence format so that it has the
Okay.
same meaning, right? That means you are saying the same thing but using different words. Okay. For example,
Yeah.
I tell you that, Sumitra, I like this dress a lot, and you ask me that, Alicia, please paraphrase this. So how will I say it? I am fascinated towards this attire, right? So what I have done, I have paraphrased the question. Okay. So this is what you have to do. You have to paraphrase the question in your second line. That means you have to rephrase your question using synonyms and different words. Okay.
Yeah.
So in second line paraphrased sentence, you have to use some synonyms like important for crucial, prior to before. So you can just use all those synonyms and you can just paraphrase your question. Now the third part is supporting statement. Now, if you have anything extra in your mind which can support your question, or do you like, or if you have any extra knowledge regarding the topic, or you can write, like, if you want to write anything else, you can just write that in supporting statement. That means I call it in Hindi as extra gyan. Okay. If you have anything extra in your mind about the topic, you can just mention that. Okay. That becomes your supporting statement. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fourth line is your opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, your opinion means like, now what do you think about the question? So these are the 4 questions, guys. The below asked questions are the questions where you have to give your opinion. So those
Okay.
questions are, to what extent do you agree or disagree? Do you agree or disagree? Do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? Is it a positive or negative phenomena? Okay. So whenever you will see these 4 questions, so you have to give your opinion there. In which line? In which
In
line you have to give your
Uh,
opinion?
Sorry, Fourth, sir.
Fourth line, exactly. So you have to give your opinion in the fourth line. Okay. Last in your introduction is
So
your,
here my question is, can I ask a question?
please go ahead.
Actually, my question is, so whenever we are writing something, so do we agree, if we are agreeing with a statement, then we have to write only the points agreeing to the statement, or we can disagree also, or we have to choose either of the one, like what should be our,
Okay.
method of
Okay.
doing
So,
this writing?
okay. So method, talking about the method, like Shalini speaking, right?
Yeah.
Or Sumitra was the one who was questioning.
Salini.
Okay. So Shalini, the thing is that
Yes.
uh, whatever structure you will be following, the
No,
structures
no,
are
I was asking.
okay. So the thing is, Shalini, that each and every question has a different structure. Okay. If in case if you will be getting, do you agree or disagree, then it will be a different structure. That means, do you agree and disagree question will be one-sided essay. All right. If in case if you write to what extent do you agree or disagree, that will be a neutral essay. Okay. So the structures which I'm going to discuss in your further classes, you will be able to clarify it. Ki, okay, fine. If I get do you agree, I have to follow this structure only. So what you are asking is already predefined in other classes. So you will be able to get that point very clearly. Okay.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
next is your last fifth line, which is a settlement statement. Now, settlement statement means that we are done writing the introduction and now we want to settle down our introduction. Okay. So you have to just settle it down using some different lines that you can write anything. For example, you can write in the upcoming paragraphs, I will substantiate my views with relevant examples. That means कि अब आने वाले पैराग्राफ के अंदर मैं अपने views discuss करने वाली हूँ relevant examples use करके. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what you have to do in your
Okay.
settlement statement. Just 1 second.
Yes, yes.
So settlement statement, there are different lines you can follow. I have to do the next slide. Just 1 second. All right. So coming towards your opinion part again, you can just write your opinion following these lines, or if you have anything extra also in your mind, you can use that also. So you can say, according to me, from my perspective and my perspective, I believe that. So you can just use those words. You like use these lines to give your opinion. All right.
Yeah.
Now, settlement statements are these, which settle down your introduction. For example, I will argue both points and present my opinion. This essay would like to explore reasons for this and offer possible solutions. Not this particular question. This essay would like to explore reasons for this and offer possible solutions can be used in your causes and solutions question type. Okay. So, guys, if you have notebooks in your hand, kindly note down how many questions are there in your essay type of task 2. Now, the first question is, do you agree or disagree?
Okay.
Second is, to what extent do you agree or disagree?
To what extent?
To what extent do you agree or disagree?
Okay.
Third question is, advantages, disadvantages. Fourth question is, causes and solutions. Fifth question is, advantages outweigh disadvantages. OUTWEIGH. Advantages outweigh disadvantages.
Out will be.
Outweigh. Out
Outweigh.
OUTWEIGH. Weigh.
Outweigh. Okay.
No, it's not weight, dear. It's way only. Last में T
Okay.
नहीं आएगा.
Okay, advantage outweigh.
Yeah, exactly. Right, correct.
Okay.
Advantages outweigh disadvantages. Then is your discuss both views and give your opinion. Discuss both views and give your opinion. And last, you can write mixed questions. Mixed question.
Okay.
And one more you can write, is it a negative or positive phenomena? Is it a negative or positive phenomena? Clear?
Yeah.
All right. Now, guys, the factors which are important for you to take care while writing your task. First is grammar accuracy. Whatever you are writing in the essay, that needs to be grammatically correct. Clear? Second is vocabulary. By vocabulary, I really mean heavy words, fancy words like articulate, witty, pander, diligently, efficiently. So these words, heavy words. So guys, if you have to write 250 words in your writing task 2, how many words of vocabulary you have to add in your writing task 2? Just give me a guess that how many words you need to write for the vocabulary.
5 to 10.
5 to 6.
Absolutely correct. 5 to 7 are more than enough for your vocabulary, okay?
Okay.
Then is content quality. Now,
Okay.
content quality is what kind of content quality you are writing, means how good your quality is of your content. Are you like writing negative, positive? So, whatever content you are writing, the quality needs to be good, okay? Then is task achievement. Now, what is task achievement? It means whenever you will see the question asks you to write 250 words. The question asks you to add good examples or relevant examples. Just in case, for example, you guys have written 249 words instead of 250 words. This means your task is not achieved, and for that your bands will be deducted. Clear?
Yeah.
So whatever is being
Okay.
asked to you in the question, you have to follow that. You can go up to 280 words to 90 words, but you cannot come down from 250. Okay.
Yeah.
Next is task response.
Okay.
Task response means how you have responded to the question. If it is do you agree or disagree, are you following the structure of do you agree or disagree? How are you responding to it? If in case if you have agreed it, have you followed the structure properly? So this is what means that how you have responded to the question actually. Okay.
Yeah.
By now next is modification. Modification means using modified sentences, guys. I have checked or I have evaluated a lot of writings where I can see that the student has started writing the passage, but I can see the full stop in fourth or fifth line. That means he has stretched the sentence so long that now it has become complex. Okay. So
Yeah.
do not do that, right? Use modified sentences. Your full stop should, like, I should see your full stop in second line or third line, but don't stretch it to 4 to 5 lines, okay? Because the reader, when he reads the your writing, he also gets bored, reading such a long sentences. So you just have to make it short and crisp, okay?
Okay.
Last is linkers. By linkers, I mean to say connectors, which connects your sentence from one to another. For example, however, furthermore, moreover, apart from this, in addition to this. So these are the linkers and connectors which you have to add in your writing task too. Okay. Even in your task, like even in your speaking also, or task 1 also. Okay.
Yeah.
Clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, today
Yes.
I will be giving you 3 questions in which you have to make the introduction, okay? Just the introduction part, not the complete passage. You just have to write the introduction following these lines. Clear?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Apart from this, I will be sharing you one book, okay? That book you have to read only 4 pages. The page number is page number 90 to 94. Please note that down,
Okay.
okay? So you
On,
Okay.
have,
on what topic we have
sorry,
to write? On what topic we have to write?
topics I'll share you on WhatsApp, okay?
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Apart from that, I will be sharing you a list of linkers also. There will be a colorful chart where you can see a different linkers and connectors that you can use in your writing task too, okay? So clear with this part, guys? Any doubts, any questions?
Oh, no, ma'am.
No.